Welcome to Take 5 with Automation World. I'm David Greenfield, Director of Content, and in this episode, we'll be looking at the use of Enterprise Resource Planning software, typically referred to as ERP, in production operations. Now, this software has been around for decades, having evolved from the widely used Manufacturing Resources Planning, or MRP software. But because ERP added so many additional capabilities to MRP, such as financial management, human resources, and customer relationship management, it's often been seen more as an executive management tool than as a tool for direct plant floor production management. In fact, in the early 2000s, some studies showed that only around 10% of manufacturers using ERP were using it for anything beyond its financial management features. But that has definitely changed over the years, and we've published 2 case studies recently that highlight this. One of these focuses on Trademark Plastics, a manufacturer of injection molded parts for medical device manufacturers, and how it uses ERP to leverage data from its more than 50 production machines. Data from the machines at Trademark Plastics are fed into the Delmia Works ERP system, where they're used to provide real-time alerts and generate some 20 different detailed data analysis reports. Data from the company's SolidWorks CAD software creates the bills of material used by the ERP to track materials and the status of each product. Brian Barrera, Chief Operating Officer at Trademark Plastics, says, "Everything is connected into the ERP system here at Trademark, from the materials to miscellaneous items to robots, injection molding, and machine information. With this level of connection, Trademark Plastics can quickly identify potential issues during production using real-time monitoring displays on the shop floor." And David Carty, CEO at Trademark Plastics, says, "The system can tell you, for example, if you're scheduled to produce 100 million components per day and what your costs are, and it's going to let you know in real time if you're hitting your goals." The company also uses Delmia Works to track returns. Barrera says, "We can say we're a great supplier because we're able to show customers and prospects the reports with our metrics from the ERP system." Now, Tomorrow Foods is a plant-based food maker that, after creating their first burger prototype in 2019, opened a 5,000 square foot production facility in 2020. Now, for Tomorrow Foods, the most important requirement of an ERP system was for it to have an easy-to-use production traceability system. But Dean Blino, co-founder and president, said it was also critical for the company to be able to use its ERP system for inventory management, productivity tracking, inspections, data logging, equipment maintenance, dynamic costing, and ensuring consistency of execution from quality control to purchasing. Now, the company ultimately chose an ERP system from Icicle Technologies, which focuses on the food and cannabis industries. And with that combination, you can insert your own Munchies jokes here. I'm sure the company has heard them all by now. But Blino said the traceability functionality of the ERP system has been one of its most useful aspects. He said Tomorrow Foods wanted a really robust tracing system, not just to appease regulators, but because they really wanted to know that they could confidently identify any problem in production and report it quickly to whomever might be affected. Now, Blino also likes how they can use the ERP system to do quick remote checks on the system. The software allows the company to remotely access data to see if production is running smoothly, if they're meeting costing expectations, as well as do safety and quality checks. He said it's a good way for management to know that the team is following the company's processes, because the long-term goal is that anybody could be removed from the team, including himself, and the system will be able to keep things moving at a high level of execution. So, I hope you enjoyed this Take 5 with Automation World episode, and please keep watching this space for new episodes to keep you on top of what's happening in the world of industrial automation.